Hi Taurus, this is Just with your June 17th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Taurus, this week, money looks really good for you guys. I feel like you're feeling very stable. There's situations that may be coming to an end. You're, again, kind of mimicking Aries message a little bit, but differently, definitely for you guys. You're walking away from a situation, or it's a challenge this week for you to walk away from a situation, make a decision, and to stand by it no matter what. Okay? You don't give a damn what anyone says. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks or how they feel about it. You've made your decision. You're going to stick with it. So not flip-flopping, not going back on what you're decided to do will be a challenge for you this week. Okay? Making sure that this week you're settling situations. A situation is going to be settled, so a decision is made. I get judgments, possibly, especially if you're going through some type of court proceedings. So decisions may be made for you. It may be a challenge for there to be a walking away after a decision is made and letting it be. And it doesn't all have to be coming from you, Taurus. So definitely, I do see a lot of receptive energy of someone being reluctant to leave a situation alone, to accept it for what it is, and to kind of walk away still with some form of some remnants of their pride. So this again could be a challenge that you're experiencing coming from another. It doesn't have to be you, but I do see some type of finite decision being made either by choice or by force. It does stop the quarreling, the back and forth, and there's a victory. Victory will be yours. It doesn't come without a few hurt egos, a few bruised hearts, and feelings, but it kind of has to be done. Some of you kind of need to, get to this place of cutting something out, ending something for good. And I don't feel like it'll be for good. And I'll let you know in a minute. I do see that you're coming out of energy that, again, you need to make a decision, or some decisions were made, some things were found out, and you had to put your guards on in order to capsulize some area of your life. Something in your life kind of wrapped up and it came to a conclusion. And you had to kind of stand your ground. You had to defend your right to either end something or to take something to the next level. So some of you, again, it was a hard win to get, to get into school, to get your promotion, but you had to kind of stay the course, whatever this next level you've gotten to, or letting go of a cycle. As I said, it was a hard win, but you've gotten it. So congratulations for some of you. I do feel like there's a part of you that you can kind of put in the past. There's a part of your life that you can kind of put that to the past. And you're awaiting, for some of you, you're waiting news to move forward to the next stage. But in the meantime, you're kind of basking in your accomplishment. And rightfully so, you should. I do see moving. Some of you, out of the blue, you're going to get the call. Yes, you can. Yes, you're approved. But it's contingent upon you going here. So let's just say you are wanting, you're looking for an apartment and you want to be in a specific neighborhood. Okay. And you've been looking all around and you found one that you really love. And that may not be the one that you're going to get. What you really kind of wanted, you may have to contend with the fact that you're not going to get that. But all is not lost, because you do get what you're looking for, just at a distance. There's a caveat that's attached to getting what you want this particular week. And I do feel like some of you will be, again, open to that change. Uranus working at its finest. Some of you will be open to that. You're ready to move forward. I do see some of you getting a car, especially like you may be treating yourself as someone treating you, to a new vehicle or or your first vehicle after, again, this sort of win. News are coming in. So again, I'm kind of getting graduation or like a major accomplishment, and now being able to kind of move forward successfully, getting a lot of messages from people. So you will be very popular this week. I do expect to have to take trips to see people, be invited out, people wanting to come see you. if people are wanting to come see you, I don't know how you feel about that. You may really be enjoying your space at this time, but a lot of movement this week, being extremely busy, and kind of having to make decisions off the cuff, okay? Which may be a bit of a challenge, but I feel like you guys will do the best that you can. It also speaks here that there's a lot of reunions or coming together. Some of you may be going to family reunions. Children are very much focused at this time. I do feel like they're a great benefactor to your spiritual alignment, if that makes any sense. So your children, grandchildren, other people's children are a good thing now. Going out and embarking on something new, feeling childlike also recalibrates your spiritual alignment as well. So if you're being asked to go out, invited out, which looks very possible this particular week, go enjoy yourself. A lot of messages coming from people that you probably least expect right now, because some of you may be focusing on one area of life and then you're getting a phone call, you're getting a letter, you're getting a text message, you're getting some type of communication coming your way from people of past. I see here, and the advice is to move on and celebrate that. Move on and celebrate that you're embarking on a new journey, a new set of a new life path. Embrace it. Where you're going, if some of you are moving at a distance, I definitely see moving for Taurus. If you're moving at a distance, you will meet new friends, new colleagues, just a new environment. You will feel like you're very popular, that people really like you, that you may feel like I found my place. I found my tribe. I found my people. Like I found my place. And it's not so much a tribe of people as it is these little nuggets of connections that you make along the way. But it's more that peace that you kind of experience. People will miss you. People are going to want to see you, meet you, spend time with you, come visit you. So your week is pretty busy. Absolutely. Like I said, finances look really good. When it comes to work energies, again, some of you are moving, some of you are getting that job. But again, it comes with that caveat where it's at a little bit more of a distance or in a different location than you anticipated, but nonetheless, you do like where you're going. And I see you moving up and I see you going out. I see this is just a really good, auspicious week for you Tauruses out there. If you're invited to places, amazing time for you to do that. I feel as time goes on, like the week, as we close out the week, going into next week, you may deal with someone. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with someone who sends you a message midweek, even at the beginning of the week, right? Wanting to see you, wanting to spend time with you. And this could be family, this could be friend, this could be anyone. We haven't gotten into love just yet. But I feel like this person kind of, at first they come out pretty strong, almost prematurely. They kind of wisen up toward the end of the week, or they then make an approach to you that is a little bit more mature, it's a little bit more thought out. I feel that some of you could be dealing with two different men. You have no intentions on, well, I guess we're dealing with love right now, right? You may not have any intention on investing in anyone, because right now you're really happy being single, especially if you're a Taurus woman. And I do feel like you may be feeling like, damn it, men are falling from the sky. Like every time I hit the street, somebody's all over me like a cheap suit. Excuse me. And I do feel like there may be someone that doesn't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. They don't want you to slip away. You yourself are having a hard time. It could be someone else having a hard time letting go, moving forward, making that final decision, and fighting if it takes, fighting for yourself. Does that make sense? So not allowing someone to convince you otherwise once you've made that decision. That is your challenge this week. It is very hard for someone to get the message. Okay. This person is going to be mad. I have to tell you, someone's going to be very upset that you've decided to say it's over. Either you may tell them, I don't love you anymore. I don't love you anymore, or I'm not attracted to you anymore. And you're moving forward, unabashed. This person may feel like they didn't see it coming. Where's this coming from? But it doesn't matter. You're moving forward. It doesn't end without, again, letters, someone trying to come see you. I feel like someone may want to try to come see you, but they can't. They may only have like some type of app or some type of digital way of communicating to you, and they will use that, wanting to communicate, wanting to reach out. Some of you, if you have child custody issues, know that that is going to drag out. It may get a little ugly toward the end of this week with this particular person. Someone wants to see their children. You may not be interested in them seeing the children. They're going to fight for their kids, okay? I do feel like there could be a divorce that's on the table here for some of you. You don't want to fight, or, this decision, this judgment kind of ceases all of the fighting, the bickering, and you're going to come out feeling extremely victorious. Now, you're going to have a very disdained individual, especially if you're a Taurus woman. You may come out very much victorious if you're dealing with a separation, assets being allocated, child support, alimony, anything that has to do with judgment, separation. You may find that you're a bit of a victor here, leaving the other person very pissed off, okay, toward the end of the week, going to the next week. Some of you are hell-bent on not necessarily giving money if it is you that has to pay. So you yourself, especially if you're a Taurus man, you may feel very bitter and extremely stubborn that I'm not giving her a goddamn thing, or I'm not going to give them anything. I'll show you, that type of thing. I don't feel like that's the smartest course of action to take. It's only going to breed up more drama. And so, yeah, I just get the male energy here being extremely unhappy, being very defiant, stubborn, mad, because another person is moving on, another person is moving forward. And it's like, I get someone who really wants to control the situation. This man really wants to control things. It's not necessarily going his way. Somebody is no longer wanting in. They see the situation for what it is. They're accepting the fact that they're single. They're accepting the fact that they are back in the dating pool, if that makes any sense. They're kind of tossing someone out. I get very distinctly the woman, the female here is tossing the male out. She's moving forward. Or she's accepting that he's, moving on. It could go that way as well. And there may be communications from someone from the past. So that may have been the reason why someone decides to say, hey, I'm done with this. I've already kind of reconnected with somebody that I don't really like, or somebody from my past. And so it just makes even more sense for me to leave you alone, let you go, because I do see embarking on something new. Even someone younger, you guys may be a magnet to young people right now, younger individuals. I mean, much younger than you. You're a magnet for them. It kind of, if you're interested in that and that's your thing, or you're willing to explore it, they're coming in to kind of impart in you a youthful freeness, a newness here. Sometimes people are not for you for always, but they're definitely here to kind of lure you out of one area. So there can be this newness with a new person, probably temporarily. But again, the advice is to move on, move forward, and enjoy your journey along the way, because it will be a journey for you to move completely on to the next stage in a way that you don't have remnants anymore. It's a journey. Because you did have something pretty solid with an individual, you wanted that, or they wanted that with you. So there's a journey here, but you will have an opportunity to enjoy yourself along the way. And I just get a man that's very mad, very stubborn, not happy about, the outcome of this circumstance. You do come out the victor, particularly Taurus women. I apologize, Taurus men. Some of you, in a more positive angle of this, some Taurus men are leaving as well, accepting the fact that it's not working out. You will, she will remain single. You're going to move forward in your life. There could be someone that's familiar to you that you now re-engage with, or you kind of seek out. You'll do it differently this time. Some of you may be very clear, Taurus men, that you're not looking for commitment at this time. And you're not going to change that stance, okay? Which I always appreciate. You can always appreciate a person who is very honest. But the challenge is completely disconnecting from this past person. So if there's any breakups, has been or will be this particular week, know that there's a male energy be it the Taurus man or the male in the lives of Taurus women, who are not really happy about the way that this situation is kind of panning out, is what I get. And before you Taurus men come at me and say, well, why does it have to be us upset? They can be the ones upset too. Yes, it can be. If the person is not happy and they're trying to get you back, you will be very decisive, and with no uncertain terms, explain to them that it is an end, and you're putting a period at the end of that sentence. So I see an end, but I don't see an end. I definitely see that there's a door, a cracked door. And there, I do see also new people coming into your life and new love coming in as well as old love. So we're going to take a look at this in the extended to see if what's going to happen. You know, who's coming through? Is this new love? Is old love? Is things going to revive with you and this other person? What will be their actions after this week? And how will things culminate down the line between the two of you? So if you're interested in that, click that link below for the extended. We can get started with that. If you would like to share with us how this resonates, really good reading so far this week for you guys, Taurus. Really good reading for you. Very strong, very confident reading. Great developments. And if you would like to share how this resonates, please do so in the comment section below. You know, we love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below, as well as begin and into this video, I believe. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.